Yar, I can't believe they closed the beach when the little plover birds are laying their eggs. I wish we were at the beach so I could look for seashells by the seashore.
I like to lie under my umbrella when I'm at the beach.
But where would you get an umbrella?
I would use part of the ship's sails.
Yar, you numbskull! How'd we ever get off the island if you cut up our sails?
Yar! Well, we just have to be patching up the holes, matey.
Yar, and I think you've all got holes in your heads.
I sure wish we had a satellite dish so we could watch public access TV.
Yar! I hear there's a great pirate show on public access TV.
Oh, I can feel it in my bones. Someday I'll be a movie star. Yar, your bones are wrong. You're not movie star material.
Why does he need material? Is he going to make an umbrella for the beach?
Yar! I think we should go back to talking about plovers.
Say, then they could close the beach to keep you numbskulls off of it.
Yar! You mean the plovers are smarter than us?
That's a stupid question.
Yar, I'm going to take a nap. Now I feel like I've got a hole in my head.
My last. I know what that's a hairpin.
It's a bumblebee.
It's a hangnail.
Oh, there's
So one
that
I had some
I think they're birds flying over a mountain.
My son's
very creative. You were very
Some
creative.
grass. And this is bird on the grass. And a big rock over there. It's a fish. Tennis shoe. Yeah. It's a fist over a pizza. A fist pounding a pizza. It's a fist over a pizza.
What is that? I still don't know what
The only
that
thing
is.
I'm not afraid of, some kind of snake thing.
Oh dear.
I heard that! It's not a snake.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping you would.
All right.
Gee, I'm glad it's not a snake.
Take two. Uno mas.
That's a keeper.
Uno
I
mas.
thought it could kill an elephant.
In which river are you sure to find snakes?
The Mississippi River. Huh? Huh?
You know, I don't really like cobras, basically because they could live for like way up to like 20 years.
I like cobras because they can be as long as 18 feet.
Well, and I really don't like cobras because they're one of the most poisonous snakes.
I like cobras. Their hiss can sound like a growling dog.
I don't like cobras also because their venom is so powerful they could kill an entire elephant with one little bite. Just a chomp.
I love cobras. They have an excellent sense of smell and night vision.
Yeah, I like cobras because it looks like they're wearing hoodies. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
The only thing I really like about cobras is that they don't live in the wild here in the United States. They don't live here. No.
I don't like cobras because they can stand up and stare into my eyes.
Actually, I don't think cobras are so bad at all. Are you? I don't know. She made me laugh.
Sorry. I don't like cobras because they eat birds
And small animals.
and lizards.
And little critters.
Doobie da ba ba, biddly boo 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 boo, booty bee ba, ba yada yada ba ba, body boo boo ba, doodly doo doo, doo 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 doo.
What do you call a snake who works for the government?
That be them civil serpent.
Yarr! What's that rope doing on the deck?
Well, I don't know. I didn't leave it there. Yar! Well, let me check. Let me just check. Oh, yar!
I never saw a rope do that.
That's not a rope. Yar! That's a snake.
Yes! Some of my relatives play music and we charm those little snakes.
I don't find them very charming.
Yarr! Get it out of here! I'm afraid it'll bite me. Oh, no! It's heading for my donut holes.
Well, there might be a mouse behind there that it wants to eat.
I don't know much about snakes, but I know I want it to be gone right now.
I heard the name cobra means hooded snake.
Well, I heard that they have an excellent sense of smell and night vision.
Yar! I don't want one of those things in my bed. Nah, har. Yar, yar.
Well, then take a bath. He might not smell you there.
Oh, no! He's getting into my box of donut holes.
Yar! I'm getting out of here. I'm going to climb up on the mast.
Oh, I wish we had a mongoose. They eat snakes.
Well, we don't have a mongoose, so we're going to have to catch the snake.
Grab his tail.
Oh, well, I'm not going near him.
I don't want to grab his tail. We should put a box over him and catch him.
I have an instrument. Maybe I can charm him.
Like, yeah, right. You're like not charming to anybody.
Yar! That thing is dancing inside its own basket. Yar! Yo!
Yarr, I think you're all basket cases to mess with that snake.
But we are brave and have no fears.
Like, oh my gosh, like you guys really don't have like any brains at all.
Yarr, I'm afraid you could say that again. And it'd be true.
What did the snake give to his wife?
A good night hiss?
Don't even think about it.
This is about the king cobra, one of the largest poisonous snakes. The king cobra, Southeast Asia is where it resides. If threatened, it makes a hood on its neck, wide on both sides. Cobras mainly eat lizards and other snakes. One bite to kill its prey is really all it takes. The female buries her eggs in leaves, then coils herself above. I guess you could say that is her form of cobra love.
How do you measure a snake?
In inches. They don't have any feet.
Have you seen what's happening in your sanctuary lately? Join us right now for another episode of Your Sanctuary, a program that highlights what makes our National Marine Sanctuary so special and the people that keep them that way.
Considering almost 500 million of these containers are shipped worldwide annually, it shouldn't be a surprise that more than a few are lost at sea every year.
Some snails are attracted to the containers. Some predators like crabs and octopi will hang around the containers. We know very little about the organisms living down there. But when we learned about just the huge number of containers that are being shipped around the world in ships and in trucks all the time, 90% of everything we buy and sell is moved in these kinds of containers. A lost container is not just a financial loss, but it's impacting the environment we know very little bit about. And the industry is also a lot more interested in firming up or trying to come up with numbers that we can all agree on how many containers are lost every year. We're finding these new associations, new species. One of the good things about losing containers is it gets us to focus some of our attention down there and see that, wow, there is this beautiful sea life in the deep.
Why do snakes get upset on elevators?
Because they're hysterical.
Did you hear about the snake love letter?
He sealed it with a hiss.
Oh, Delilah, isn't it just divine? Look at that color, the texture, the balance. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just love it. Oh, never mind.
Why did the snake laugh so hard she started to cry?
She thought the joke was hysterical.
Hey, get your tickets right here. The whole total pier experience. I got it for you right here. You can see the fireworks. You can see the big fishies. Fishies coming from everywhere. You can see it all right here, but you got to have a ticket. You got to buy the ticket here from Jimmy, because I got, there's no sneaking in. You can't just pop up out of a basket and take my gig like this. What kind of a deal? Say, wait a minute, you're not one of the guys, are you? What? Well, who are, what? Ha, listen, I don't do snakes. You got to get me out of here, guys. Come on.
How does a snake shoot something?
With a boa and an arrow.
Oh, hey, look! A pot! Now, what's up, Doc?
What's the wrong time to reason with a snake?
When he's throwing a hissy fit.
Doing the cobra dance right on.
What kind of snake keeps its car the cleanest?
A windshield viper! Yeah!
What do you get when you cross a snake with a pie?
A python!
Yar, mateys, this ship is in terrible shape. And I tripped over the uneven boards on the floor.
The sails have holes in them. They need to be sewn.
There'd be so many holes in them sails. It looks like Swiss cheese.
Beautiful. One more time.
Yar! I'd like to be fixing them sails and all like that. But, you know, I've got to find more rags to stuff in my mattress. I can't be fixing the sails. Me first. What? Ha.
Yar, we don't have any extra rags.
We need the rags to patch the sails, not your mattress, you dumb pirate.
Maybe we should use someone's old undershirt. Yar, the only undershirt we've got is the one I'm wearing. And you can't have that one.
You can have my special pirate flag. If it'll help. The special one that Aunt Patty gave me. If it'll help, it's worth the sacrifice.
Or we can use the cloth bags that the rice and beans came in, you idiot.
If we use the bags, what will we put the rice and beans in?
Well, we can put the rice and the beans inside the pots and pans.
Silly. But what will we cook in?
Our socks. We'll boil them in our old socks.
That's just disgusting. I would never eat anything that's cooked in an old sock.
Well, the food on this ship already tastes like that anyway.
Like, ew. Ugh, that's for sure. Like, everything on this boat totally just looks, smells, and tastes like old dirty socks. Oh, it's just so disgusting.
I think the planks on the deck need fixing first.
I could fix the planks with some old rusty nails from the storage room.
Yes, or we could use some of those hard spaghetti noodles that we're being forced to eat.
Yar, those are the silliest ideas I've ever heard.
I've totally heard, like, more sillier things on this ship than that.
Yar, well, I'm gonna be fixing the hole in me pants.
You're not supposed to fix the holes in your pants. You're supposed to look like pirates.
Well, my grandma taught me to look respectable.
Well, then, you need to act like a respectable pirate.
Like, really? We're pirates. We're not respectable. Oh, what a dodo head.
Well, I'm not respectable, and I'm proud of it.
Well, I'm respectable. Why, I keep my bottle nice and clean and shiny.
Yarr, and you're a sissy, cleaning your bottle all the time.
Yar, I think you're all sissies. Get away from me. I'm not a sissy. I'm hungry. I want a donut hole. Arr, just go away and leave me alone. I need a break.
Why don't snakes need to weigh themselves?
Because they have their own scales.
How can you revive a snake that looks dead?
I believe that would require mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
What do snakes do after they fight?
Hiss and make up.
What do you call taking a selfie with a rattlesnake?
That'd be a mistake.
How can the cat and the snake share an apartment?
With hiss and purr bathrooms.
Why did the cobra ask the girl out on a date?
Because he was a snake charmer.
What do you call a snake that builds things?
A boa Constructor! Huh? Huh?
Like telephone, don't I? Telephones don't really look like this, do you? But I'm here to give you some exciting news, DrDraw.com is up and running. That's right, DrDraw.com. Did I say DrDraw.com is up and running? DrDraw.com, yeah! It's very appealing. Yeah!
They look like... Oh, shit. My paddy flag. From my special pirate flag. I'm an artist. You can't push perfection. You can't.
Or we can use the rice bags. Or we can use the cloth bag.
Hey, you're also the driver.
I want to drive.
I've been the driver this week. Give me that sword. Well, we can use the pot, the beans, the pot. Okay. I keep saying pot for some reason. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Larry. Oh, thank you.
I had to do Percy Dove tonsils there. Excuse me?